Altoona, quite a charming little town. It's 1952. Times are tough, but the good folk are doing the best they can in Altoona. They're good people down there, but sometimes bad and troubling things can happen to the good.
Annie Mae? Annie Mae? Annie Mae, have you seen my notebook? Oh, there you are. Have you seen my notebook? I've got the orders for today and I can't find them. I'll look over here. Do you know that Sarah Smithson down at the corner, her store was broken into again? Don't you think that in Altoona, a town this size, a little tiny town this size, that people would not be breaking into each other's homes? I can't hear you. You've got your hearing aid turned off.
I can see that. I said, well, thank God such stuff happens as that, because otherwise we wouldn't have a business. Nobody would need locks if everybody was honest, now would they?
No, but I don't know. I just feel like there needs to be some honesty in the world, doesn't there?
All I can say is if there were, it'd put us out of business.
I guess that's true. Still, it seems kind of like a same thing happening every day. Every day. All we get is people coming in and saying, "Hi there, my lock is broken. Hi there, can you come in and fix my door? Hi there." I mean, it's just boring.
Well, it's what happens whenever you're a locksmith, hon. That's
But I
the way
don't want to be a locksmith. I'm only a locksmith because Daddy left it to me. I don't want to be a locksmith.
Well, I can understand that. But you do have to also understand that it puts bread on the table and a roof over our head. And if it wasn't for your daddy's good works, I don't know where we'd be. But I can tell you this, I'm proud we're here, and I'm proud I got you to take care of me.
Yeah, I'm taking care of you and me and the store.
It's fine, don't you love
No,
it?
it's not fine. Look at me. Life has passed me by. I'm not a young woman anymore. There's no love left in this town.
That's not so.
Oh,
Besides,
you name me one man who's single and good looking.
well, when you put it like that, it is a little hard. But just look on the bright side. One of these days, all of this will be yours. All of this. The house.
Including the Christmas tree.
Including the Christmas tree. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
You do love your Christmas tree.
I love my Christmas tree. This little owl, you made this when you was just a little girl, made it out of some sticks and stuff. Sticks and some buttons.
Back when I was allowed to be creative.
As cute as it could be. I'd come over and see your mama and daddy. I didn't have kids of my own, you know. You know that. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that.
I guess I repeat myself.
A little bit.
What
A little bit.
Well, it's all I got is my memories. And they're all of you.
But that's just the thing. I don't want to have just memories. I want to have excitement and somebody to notice me instead of noticing that I've got a belt around my waist when I go out of this house.
Well, whatever happens, it is a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Who's that fella out there? I see a fella outside. I don't remember seeing him before around these parts.
Well, it doesn't mean he's coming into our store. There's the barber's next door. You've got the diner 2 doors down. They're not coming. He's not coming in here. You just get me all upset. Oh, he does look like he's coming in
I
here.
believe he is. Now looky here. A stranger.
Good evening.
Hi.
Hello.
We
Are you open? I hope I'm not too late. Were you closing up?
no, it's
We're about to close.
fine. Right? No, we're not about to close. We've got lots of time left.
What can we do you for, young man?
Well, this is gonna seem like a strange question to ask, but maybe you ladies might know. I'm on a business trip right now, and I have a trunk full of the goods I need for my job, and it's padlocked, and unfortunately, I left it locked.
Fix that.
Back.
I can fix that.
You?
Me.
Right there's the finest daughter of a locksmith ever walked the face of the earth. Allow me to introduce myself.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
I'm Mrs. Bradley.
Mrs. Bradley, it's a
Caroline
pleasure
Bradley.
to meet you.
Caroline
I'm sorry?
Brad-
Caroline
Bradley.
Bradley. Lovely to meet you, ma'am.
And this is my niece.
And your
This is my
name
niece.
is?
Tell him your name, girl. Speak up.
Belle.
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 How beautiful. Like
Belle Bradley.
Belle Bradley, like a
Well, it's
beautiful
really
ringing
Isabel.
bell. Isabel, even more beautiful.
Oh, it's not.
I know it's quite an
Isabel's a
extraordinary
silly name.
No, it's not. It's a beautiful name. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bud Thrasher.
Bud.
Yes, I'm
Thrasher.
down here. Yes, I'm down here in Altoona on business. I'm staying at the Red Rooster Inn for a day or two.
We don't have any thrashers in Altoona, do we?
Oh no, I don't have family down here, miss. I'm sorry, no.
Are you staying for a while?
Well, a day or two at least. I have some business in town with the Portages. They have that beautiful store on the other side of town, and they were looking for some parts, and so I'm down from Jacksonville.
I suppose there's people waiting for you to come home.
Well, just the flat that I have in Jacksonville. It's quite attractive down by the river, but
So you're not in any hurry, is what you're saying.
well, no, I'm not actually. Well, I've got to get this job done here in town, and
Why don't I get my tools and I'll meet you?
well, it's so late now. Maybe we could
It'd be a better
tomorrow.
idea. Tomorrow morning, first thing.
Tomorrow morning. Why don't we do that?
Right.
I still have to go back to the Red Rooster and unpack.
Walking
I
distance.
could meet you at the diner first. I mean, I could fill you in on the town and tell you about all the things, and we could have coffee or something.
Well, that would be lovely. And if you wish, you can help me with my problem of not having an ability to open up the trunk. If you are available to do so, ma'am.
Well, it feels like I'm available.
Of course she is. It's her job.
Right.
Well, outstanding. I'm just tickled pink. This is wonderful. Well,
Well,
that's just wonderful, Miss Isabel. I'll see you tomorrow morning. I look forward to it. Miss Bradley,
We
what
only
a
take
pleasure meeting.
cash.
I'm sorry?
We only take cash.
Cash it is. That
Cash
sounds
money.
perfect. That's perfectly fine. Understood. I'll be ready to go. So wonderful to meet you.
Nice to meet you, stranger.
A pleasure to meet you, Miss Bell. I'll see you in the morning.
Yes, I think it's time for you to run on, young
I'll
fella.
take my leave. Good night, ladies.
Good night.
you did not have to be so rude to him.
You should know better than come in here this late hour hanging around, holding on to your hand.
He did not hold on to my hand. He just shook it like you're supposed to do when you're meeting somebody. That's what they do in the big city. That's not because they don't do it here.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Doesn't spoil my appetite for my strawberries.
Oh, I'm sure that nothing's going to spoil your appetite.
I tell you, I don't trust these strangers. These strangers come floating through town, had them all my life, seen them come up and down the streets here of Altoona. They're good for nothing. They come in here, they're sleazy salesmen trying to sell you something, some snake oil or something or another. Nothing good ever come from these strangers.
You know what? You have gotten crankier and crankier the older you have gotten, and you've forgotten what it's like to meet somebody who is exciting and new.
Well, you know what, young lady?
What?
Your job is to take care of me. Your daddy said that. That's the deal. You take care of me the rest of my life, and then you get this place.
Doesn't mean I have to be a locksmith. Doesn't mean I have to be right here to look after you.
Well, whatever it takes, I'll be here for a long time, and you'll be here taking care of me. All right? Well,
Watch out for that board. Every time you go over the kitchen, you trip on that threshold.
You hadn't got that fixed yet?
Bobby said he would come by, and he hasn't come by.
Excuses, excuses. I'm going into the kitchen, get myself some tea.
All right, we're open.
Val?
I thought after I fixed your car this morning that you would be gone.
Not yet. My business is not quite done.
I loved our lunch. I mean, our breakfast. Oh, you've got me all flustered.
Yes, it was quite wonderful.
It was wonderful.
I can't remember enjoying a conversation more.
Neither.
I wanted to thank you for assisting me with my issue and being able to open up the trunk. And I want you to know something that.
What?
For just a moment, I saw in your eye a little concern over what you saw in the trunk when you opened it, and I don't want you to think badly of me. It's certainly not what it seems. No,
It did make me ponder.
no, Miss Isabel. It's not what it seems.
Well,
It
maybe
really
you should
isn't.
tell me what it seems.
I've had a very hard life.
I know that.
I'm ashamed to say, but I also understand that many people like myself are in the same boat.
But I thought everybody was picking up that after the war, things are getting better, and we don't see as many salesmen on the road anymore.
Isabel, no, it's not completely the case.
You call me Isabel.
Yes, that is your name. It's quite beautiful. It really, really is an absolutely gorgeous name. It suits you. My life has not been an easy one. I have a feeling perhaps maybe your life hasn't been that easy either. Am I wrong?
Well, it's not so much that it hasn't been easy as that it's been lonely.
Well, mine's been lonely too.
Has it?
My life has been, well, I never knew my family.
My daddy passed away early too.
I've had to make do on my own for as long as I can remember.
And
I don't know, ma'am. I feel like I'm just like you. That you and I are both yearning for something that's out there.
we are yearning.
We are yearning, and I can see that in your eyes. And I can almost feel that in every beat of your heart. It's been so lonely. I hope you don't think that was too forward of me.
Well, I suppose I'm thinking the same thing. I don't usually kiss men I've just barely known.
And yet I feel like I've known you my whole life. I don't know why that is. Why is that, Belle?
I don't know. I can't leave here.
I have to.
I can't leave here.
Oh, Belle, listen to me.
No, I know you're a salesman.
No,
I can't
listen to
be
me.
on the road
Listen
with
to me.
you.
No. This would be such a wonderful opportunity for both of us at this time in our lives, and who knew this would happen?
But I promised.
What about a promise to your heart? What about that, Belle?
What about that?
Could be together forever, Belle. I know you don't want to leave, Miss Caroline, but well, I think she'd be all right on her own. She's a strong woman, it seems, yes?
I don't know. I think that as long as she's alive, I've got to be here.
But
I mean,
Belle,
that's just the way it is.
how many times at this point in our lives would something like this ever possibly happen to people like you and I?
Oh, no, I promise as long as she's alive, I have to be here and look after her. I have to, I just need to go and it's, I'm just going to go check in my orders. I'll be right back.
Oh, I thought I heard talking in here.
Yes, Miss Caroline, how are you today?
I was pretty good.
Oh, good. Yes, time for your constitution, is it? It's about that time for a walk, would you say?
It's time for my heart pills. Belle done plumb forgot to fill my prescription.
Oh, no.
I haven't had my pills today. That's a dangerous thing.
And how often do you have to take your heart medication, Miss Caroline?
Every day.
Every day, yes.
Of course, every day. The doctor said I need to take it every day.
Of course.
Not good to be excited or nothing.
Well, that makes all the sense in the world. I'm not a doctor, and I could tell you that of course you have to take your heart medication, and let's certainly hope you don't get a start or an upset.
Let's hope not.
No, let's hope not. So, what a fine establishment you have here, Miss Caroline.
Quit that talk to me, boy. I know what you're up to.
And what might that be, Miss Caroline?
You got your eyes on my niece. You got your eyes on my niece, Belle. I know the likes of you. I've seen them before.
Well, Miss Caroline, from where I'm standing, a woman like Belle doesn't need to be shut up in a town like Altoona, in a place like the Bradley Country Store.
Shut your mouth. Don't you talk about the Bradley store with that tone of voice. Bradley's name shouldn't even be fit to be spoken by your lips.
Miss Caroline, I hope I haven't given you a startle with that. I certainly didn't mean to offend a nice lady like yourself with a fine family and all, and good rich name.
You, the likes of you. I tell you what, Carol, that as sure as my name is Caroline Bradley, that girl's not going anywhere. Nowhere. Her daddy was my brother. This was our old home place. And he said I could live here till I die. And then,
well, you've done a lovely job of maintaining this fine store, Miss Caroline, but don't you think it's time maybe you retired and Belle spread her wings and lived life?
that's just like the talk you do. You want to put me in a home. I ain't going to no home. This is my home.
Why would I want to put you in a home? This is your home, Miss Caroline.
It is.
That's right. And you've lived your whole life here, and you'll probably die here.
You better shut your mouth. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to come out of this place feet first, and it's going to be a long time from now with Belle at my side.
Are you sure it's going to be that long a time, Miss Caroline?
Yeah, I am. Who's going to tell me?
Well, we won't want you to get upset. Why don't we walk back to go into the back room, and I can make you a nice cup of tea?
No.
Why not?
No. You're the kind of I know your type, fella.
Do you?
Yeah, you think you fooling me?
Is that so, Miss Caroline? Come on! Oh God.
What? Did I hear something?
No, Belle. Miss Caroline. Miss Caroline. Oh God.
What's?
She got startled, I think, when I came in and fell backwards and oh dear. And
She's so unstable.
heart pills and
Oh, I forgot to get them today.
oh
I should have
dear.
picked them up.
You
Carol.
forgot her heart pills.
Let me just.
She all right?
She's dead. She's dead.
Well, it's a terrible tragedy.
It is terrible.
Yes, but
Well, I should call somebody.
yes. You should definitely.
Let's put your jacket over her.
Yes, that's a wonderful idea.
Why are you undoing your tie?
Just what's a?
Are you upset? Why are you upset?
What's a little warm? Such a tragedy, and
Well, we better get this sorted out.
well, there's.
Is it awful to be laughing after having such an awful thing happen yesterday?
Your
You just
aunt
make
lived
me
a-
laugh.
Your aunt lived a lovely, long life, and she was such a strong and brave woman. And I know you're going to miss her terribly, but well, look, we can now start our lives together,
We can.
and I'm just so happy.
You know what?
I know I feel bad, and I know you're grieving too, but
Well, you're right. She has had a long life, and
she's a long life, and I know she'd want you to be happy.
I think she would.
Yes, of course she would.
And Bud,
Yes.
it's like you were sent to me. It's like I was calling out one day and you appeared, and everything just worked out fine.
It did indeed, didn't it?
Maybe you don't have to be on the road. Maybe we could just be here.
In Altoona.
Well, I do have the business, and
Well,
it seems a shame now to just leave.
yes, I understand, and of course you're emotionally attached, and it's a family store and all that. But Belle, think of it this way: with your unfortunate passing of your beloved aunt Caroline, and there's nothing really to hold you here. Come with me. I have to be on the road.
But
You do know what kind of work I'm in, but
well, I don't, because you never did tell me what was in that trunk and why it was there.
well, it's nothing for you to worry about.
Well, I'm not worried about it. I just need to know.
Well, it's just
Bud,
knickknacks.
I'd like to know. Why do you have those things in your car?
Caroline, I'm a traveling salesman.
What kind of a traveling salesman?
A traveling salesman who sells things. That's what I do. I sell things.
Huh.
Now, Caroline is gone. It's a tragedy, but
Well,
no, why don't we start planning our lives together and hitting the road? And you'll like Jacksonville.
Jacksonville?
Well, yes, that's where my flat is. We'll find a bigger place.
But I have a house here. And
Why
you could
don't sell
you could
it?
move all your things here, and this would be your place to settle down, raise a family. We could finally have a life. You said you were lonely. Wouldn't you like to have a house full of people?
Yes, that sounds delightful. Truly delightful.
Why is your face all tight now?
It's not, Belle. It's not.
Your face is all tight now.
It is not, Belle. I'm just contemplating all the wonderful and exciting life
Maybe
changes.
my aunt was right. Maybe she was right. Maybe I did listen to you too quickly. And I did hear all kinds of screaming before I came up here.
Well, that was her, but clutching her heart, and it was very sad and all terribly
Was it
tragic.
sad? Was it sad?
Yes. Yes.
Was it
was
sad?
very sad, Belle. Indeed.
I think it was a coincidence.
Coincidence of what, Belle? Now, please, we have to think of our future. And I have a very, very important series of jobs that has to get done. I was hoping you would come along for the ride. Hey, wouldn't you want that, Bill?
I'm not sure.
Really?
Maybe I should clear up things here first and then see how it goes. Maybe on your way back, we could have another talk.
On my way back.
Right. From Jacksonville.
Right.
Because I'm not ready to just go right yet, Bud.
Yeah.
No, I'm not ready to go. Are you?
It's getting a little hot in here.
It is getting hot.
Yes. Very.
I think I'm going to see about how I can set up the store, or maybe I will put it up for sale, but not right away. I need to feel the freedom of being by myself for a while first. And then maybe then I'll love you. Yeah, I think that'll work.
As you see fit, Miss Isabel.